Hey everyone, welcome back. This is your boy Devin. Welcome back to the D3 channel. If you like what you see and you want to see more, click that subscribe button, hit that notification bell so every time I drop a new video, you guys can get the notification. So this is a random one. This wasn't really planned, but I thought this was really cool and y'all will kind of get to know, me as a person, my interests and stuff. So a couple of years ago, I took my mom to New York, went to go see the Lion King Broadway, and I went to this place called Midtown Comics up there, really famous place. And so I picked up a few comics there, and it kind of became like this sort of interest, this little underlying interest. I'm not really heavy faithful in it, whatnot, but I think it's something that I really want to start kind of doing. Going to new places and going to their comic book stores and finding different comics and stuff like that. So yesterday was my birthday, and so I went to Dave and Buster's, and they had this. They have these packets of comic books that were like out of print, like they don't even make them anymore. And so I was like, oh, that's really dope. And so I spent like, I think I garnered like maybe 6,000 worth of points there, and I spent maybe like half that or whatever, and I bought like 4 packs. I opened them up this morning. I should have opened if I knew I was going to do a video on this. I would have opened them up in person for you guys, but it kind of sparked my interest in just how rare some comics are and how you want to find them and stuff. And so I went to a comic books play. Went to a comic book store here in where I'm at, and so I picked up a few things in this mystery pack and stuff. And I wanted to open it up for you guys, and I thought it was really cool, and so I wanted to do that with you guys, and also show the ones previously that I bought over the years, and so you can see kind of like my interests or whatever. And if you're into, getting comic books and stuff like that as well, comment below and we can definitely talk, have some dialogue or whatever, because I'm new to this. I don't know really, the business of it and whatnot. I talked to an appraisal lady over the phone earlier this morning, and she was kind of giving me the rundown on, the logistics and just like the ones to kind of look for and stuff. But yeah, let's get to it. So again, like I was saying, I took my mom to New York City. This is maybe like 2 years ago. I think 2017. I think this was my last semester in undergrad. And so, like I said, I went to Midtown Comics, and this is before Infinity War. Yeah, this is definitely for Infinity War. I think this is before Black Panther as well. And so they were coming out with these issues that were Midtown Comic exclusive, and I thought these were really cool. I was debating because there was like so many, maybe like 5 or 6 of them, and I wanted to choose two to bring. So got this one, the Infinity Saga. This is Thanos holding Hulk. This is 1 out of 6. Midtown exclusive. Sorry guys with the plastic and stuff. It's kind of shiny, but yeah, I thought that was really dope, guys. Yeah, you can see the fall of the Avengers and Thanos just being supreme, victorious and stuff. And I thought that was really dope. And so I've never opened this and stuff because again, it's a Midtown exclusive. This is the number one, issue, of this. And so I was just like, oh, I know this gonna be worth money, like later on, like hands down. And so as well as Black Panther, with the Black Lion here, which is really dope. Number one issue, as you can see right there, and stuff. And again, Midtown exclusive and stuff, and this is really dope and stuff. This is before the movie even came out and stuff. I think this is like on the rise of Civil War. I think Civil War came out, fall of 2016, I believe. But yeah, had to get Black Panther, just pivotal character, just not only just for Marvel, but also for me as an African American male and stuff, just the king of Wakanda and stuff. And I mean, of course, you had to. I mean, you just got to. So yeah, those were the two that I got from Midtown Comics in New York. Check those people out; they are really cool. I love their setup, really dope. But it's like a upstairs and it's like a downstairs and upstairs. Like the downstairs can't remember what the downstairs look like per se, but if you go upstairs, it's like completely different store, and they have like comics, vintage toys, action figures, all that and stuff. I think downstairs was comics as well. This is where I got these two at, and so downstairs is comics. I think upstairs was more like the action figures and stuff like that or whatever, but they had comics up there as well. So if you're ever in New York, check out Midtown Comics. They're really cool and stuff, and I'm really glad that I picked those up. And so I'm continuing going down the chronological line. I went to Pine Bluff to, be with my daughter before I went off to grad school, and so I was waiting for her to get out of daycare. And so I went to a comic book store there, and so visited and saw some pretty cool issues and stuff like that. And I'm again just thinking of just the rise of these certain characters, story arcs and stuff like that. May not be worth anything now, but definitely prayerfully worth something like maybe 10, 20, 30 years from now or stuff. Like when I'm 28 now, so maybe in my 40s, almost in my 50s or whatever, these will be worth something. I don't even want to think that far in age or whatever. But yeah, so got Guardians of the Galaxy and stuff. This is really cool and stuff because this is a 3D 3D like, and then also on the back, it has the Thing and the Human Torch, and it's also 3D as well. This is really cool, and this is a good story arc because it's the return of Warlock, which is hinted at the end of Guardians of the Galaxy 2, that Warlock would be introduced into the MCU when the people suspect and theorize that he will come in Volume 3 and stuff. But so continuing on, I saw this, had to get it. I thought this was really great. This is Spectacular Spider-Man. This issue really, I don't even know if they even make these anymore and stuff. So this is the giant size 30th anniversary, 30 years of Spider-Man. I thought this was really great and had to get it. Just again, haven't even opened this up and stuff. I was just like, it's too good I don't want to mess anything up. And so continuing on, I saw this Dark Knight Rising. This is the storylines of Batman as if he's hit with different things like the Flash, Aquaman, I can't remember the others, Doomsday and stuff. I can't remember the storylines exactly, but this one is kind of like the Wild Hunt. So this is like all of them, and this is introducing the Dark Metal Nin. That was introduced like maybe last year or whatever. I want to say I got this maybe last year, like early last year, like maybe January, February or so. And so of course, Avengers. This is before Avengers even came out. Avengers Infinity War, and then we got Endgame this year and stuff. So this is the Legacy issue, number one issue and stuff. It's a trifold, so more of it's in the cover, but then on the back, I thought that was really cool. You have Daredevil, Thor, Storm and stuff. I thought that was really dope, and Captain Marvel, Captain America, Hulk and stuff. And I think on the other side it shows more and stuff. So I thought that was really cool. And again, I'll try to find these number one issues and just these covers that look really cool. Which at the end of the day, the guy that I went to the comic book store, the guy that works there today, he was telling me that sometimes when a character hits the movie theater or is introduced in a big way or whatever, there's the collection, stuff like that, like flood to look for those specific comics on that character and stuff. So I was just like, Infinity War, if they ever do a Dark Knight Wild Hunt and stuff like that for this one, that will be really big. So yeah, I was just thinking, I was like, oh, that's cool. So that means that I have some comics that, if those get, really big, that, you know, those could be worth something or whatever. Like, he was just showing me some that was like $80, and he would even show me one that introduced the Punisher, and that was like 850. He also showed me this really cool one that it was an Iron Man, the second issue of Iron Man, and it was him in his yellow suit. And that was, he said, because of the condition that he got, they got it in or whatever, it was so selling it for like maybe 115. But if he was like, if you had it in perfect condition, that thing would sell for $3,000. Insane. So like that shows you like how much, like how crazy and how rare sometimes these comic books can really get, especially the back in the day. And I was talking earlier about the appraiser, and she was helping me understand things, and she was saying like when it comes to like here, if you look at here or whatever, how much it is, that tells you the age that the comic book came out and how much it's worth. And so the ones that are really worth something are usually the ones that are like below 50 cents or whatever, like that, like way below the dollar and stuff. Sometimes 15 cents, 20 cents, or like that. Those are like the really old comics, and sometimes those are really worth money depending on which comic issue it is. And like comics nowadays are like the $3, $4 and stuff like that, and so those are fairly new, and those aren't going to get as much of the money as you expect. But like when those type of comics hit the 15 cent, $20 cent, you know, age, where those are like 30, 40, 50, you know, sometimes 60-year comics or whatever, those is going to get that money for sure. And so continuing, when I moved to Georgia, I went to this comic book store in Atlanta. I can't remember what it was, but I thought these were really cool, and these are part of the DC Universe rebirth. And so this is the Titans one of Wally West storyline. I thought it was really cool. #1 issue, volume 1 and stuff. That was a book series, and so I wanted to get this. Thought it was really cool. And so yeah, like this is just the new age of comics and stuff, of how they sometimes do now. So definitely wanted to get this because you never know when they may, you know, introduce Wally into the DC universe, you know, cinematically and stuff. And, you know, this book may be worth something. This book may be, you know, later on down the line. So had to get it. And so continuing on, I got Teen Titans, Damian Wayne, very popular character now, especially in the Injustice storyline, with him killing Dick Grayson and just introducing him as Bruce Wayne's son. He's a real popular character, real popular to play with in Injustice 2 and stuff. Really cool. Again, that's a volume 1. And so whenever they start incorporating these and just Teen Titans just all around, whenever they decide to bring the Teen Titans cinematically and stuff, DC, the show is out, but it's not really garnishing the popularity as people would expect. So I'm kind of just riding on those. But anyway, continuing on. So one of the things that I realized that I kind of want to do when I start traveling is go to different antique stores, because antique stores really have hidden gems in them, and they don't think about them too much because there's just so many things in there. But sometimes you find really hidden gems in there, and this is definitely one. This is the X-Men Red comic, #1, the first edition, X-Men Red. And this is really cool. I found this in an antique store in Savannah, and perfect condition. Had to get it, and I was just like, oh, that's really cool. And it's just, those are kind of things that you want to find. This one is $4, like $5 issue or whatever, but I got it from maybe like, I want to say maybe 80 cents maybe at the antique store, but just a hidden gem that you just find there. And so I definitely want to start going to antique stores and just going through their comic book pile and just seeing if I can just find some really good ones, some rare ones and stuff. Because, you know, back then they won't, when they get them, they don't think about them. But then now, sometimes, they may have some number one issues or some first appearances, which are also a big money maker, is finding comics with first appearances of certain characters and stuff like that on there. So just this one, I just saw it, had a good feeling about it. I was just like, you know what? Let me get the X-Men Red and stuff, number one issue. So, like I was saying earlier, went to Dave and Buster's yesterday for my birthday and bought some comics, and so I just wanted to show a few of them. I have some, the other ones I haven't bagged just yet or whatever, because I have a mystery thing here that I wanted to show you guys. I'm not going to go into detail yet, but I want to see what those are first before I use the covers to put them in. So I open them up, and this is Shadowhawk, number one issue. I thought this was really cool. I love getting number ones or whatever, so whenever they come out with this, like whenever they decide to come out with Shadowhawk or whatever, this is definitely going to be sought after and stuff. And I thought that was really cool. It's a $2.50 or whatever, but sometimes it doesn't even matter the cost. Sometimes if it's just like the guy at the comic book store, he told me that the issue that came out last year about the Avengers showing Cosmic Ghost Rider is worth like $80 now in comics and stuff like that, because it's the first time that character has been shown. And who knows that when the MCU may even, bring back Ghost Rider or Cosmic Ghost Rider. So, that was a sought after. So don't get discouraged if you find some that are like recently new and stuff like that, because you never know if that may be the first appearance, or that may be, later on in the future, that when they start introducing, these characters and stuff like that, that may be something someone may be paying you top dollar for. But anyway, so this is the X-Men, the worst X-Men ever. This is also a number one copy. I really like this because of the art aesthetic. It kind of reminds me of the animated movie that DC did, Justice League, the First Frontier or the Final Frontier, where it's just like this real throwback to like the 50s way of like drawing and stuff like that. Like not much detail graphics wise or whatever, kind of like very old school and stuff. So I thought that was really cool, and it's 1 of 5, and I would love to find 2 through 5 as well, then find the other issues and stuff. But going forward, Black Canary, I loved playing with Black Canary during Injustice. I want to say Injustice 2. I don't think she's in Injustice 1, but I love Black Canary in Injustice 2. This is a number one issue as well. Thought this was really cool and stuff. So, whenever they decide to, bring these characters to life through cinematic and stuff like that, like you just never know. People might be finding these and just want to collect them and pay. Like I said, that, Iron Man issue 3000 if it was in perfect condition, which is why I would never open these, and that's why they're in the plastic and cardboard now. So it's just like I would never open these. I want to keep these in perfect mint condition. So whenever I, stumble upon someone that's looking for the issue and be like, hey, I think I got that issue in perfect condition in plastic, like how much you trying to get for it and stuff like that, may walk out with a, hefty piece of change. So we're going to continue on. This is the Sugar and Spike comic. I never read this before, but this is a Silver Age classic, which is really big because in the hierarchy of comics, it's the Golden Age, the Silver Age, and the Bronze Age. And the Golden Age and the Silver Age are like the real throwback comics. These are like the dollar and less. And so I thought this was a real nice gem that they put into that Dave and Buster's thing. Crazy. Like, Dave and Buster's is really sitting on some hidden gems, and I don't even think they know it or whatever. But yeah, Silver Age classic. This is really cool. This is $1 US, and so this is pretty. I would assume this is rare. The cool thing about the Dave and Buster's is that these are out of print copies. Like, they stopped making these. So these that sparked my interest even more, because I was just like, oh, like, you can't even get these redone anywhere. Like, how many issues out there of these. I have no idea, but the fact that I have one is really cool. And so I'm just like, Silver Age, definitely got to keep it. Definitely got to put that in the cover and stuff. And so again, we're here with the Silver Age with the Justice League. Batman, Superman, Green Lantern, Aquaman, Martian Manhunter. No, Martian Manhunter isn't in this. Excuse me. So that's just some of them. I don't even know who the rest of them are, but the best comics, Silver Age. And this is the archive. And this is 99 cents. So this is really cool as well. Because this is classic from the Silver Age comics. So this is just a collection, a compilation of the Silver Age, which is really cool. So they may have some storylines in here that, may have been out of print. And just to have them in a compilation comic or whatever is something as well, because they may have made them out of print, but this may be the only time that they actually repraised that storyline into the comic. So I definitely had to keep that for sure. So today I went to a comic book store called Neighborhood Comics. I wanted to keep the names until I started showing the ones that I bought there, and they are really cool. I really like that store. I'm gonna start visiting that store a lot more often, and they have a lot of like hidden gems for sure. And they have some that are even posted up on the wall, not posted up, but like on these wooden stands that just show the magnitude of how much these comics are, like hundreds, 300. Like I said, the first issue, the Spider-Man with the first issue of Punisher, $850, like just for a comic book, insane. But so I found these, and I was like, I had to get this. I just showed you the 30th anniversary for Spider-Man. This is another giant size 30-year anniversary, but this one has Venom in it. Venom, their final battle. And I thought this was really dope, really cool and stuff. Just not only for the cover, but also because now there's talks of Tom Hardy's Venom being with Tom Holland's Spider-Man. So this is definitely going to be something of a sought after, comic or whatever. I'm trying to bend it so like that so you can see like the details in it. But it's really cool, like the golden, yeah, there it goes. Like you kind of see it there. But I thought this was really dope, really cool or whatever, and just a hidden gem in the comic book stores, just sitting there. And so I was like, oh, I gotta get this or whatever. That's really big and stuff with Spider-Man and Venom. Especially when they finally do it with the MCU or whenever Sony does their, mashup with Tom Holland Spider-Man and Tom Hardy's Venom, that would be a really big issue to look for and stuff. So I had to get it. I thought it was really cool. And so then we go into this one. I really tussled a lot when it came to which comic books I wanted to get, but this one is really cool because if you've seen Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, which you really should, I don't understand if you haven't, I don't know where you've been, but if you seen that movie, this is the issue about Penny Parker. And so this is really cool, and this is a rare issue. And it also, what I love about it is, if you see it, it has the halftones, in there, and just this aesthetic, and it really brings this Akira type aesthetic to it with these dark reds and this, kind of this orangish yellow, this, kind of this rusted gold yellow on the eyes, stuff like that. I thought that was really cool. So this is a Penny Parker issue, and this was like, I think, yeah, this is $3.99, but because of, just this issue and stuff, I don't even think they make it anymore and stuff. So, this is something cool as well whenever they decide to do the Spider-Verse and decide to do a Penny Parker, solo movie or something like that or whatever. This may be definitely one of the sought afters as well. This is issue 5 or whatever. So really cool. Had to definitely get this. And so the last thing, the coup de grace, I was about to leave the store, and I kind of, turned my head a little bit, kind of stopped my motion, and I was like, what are these? And so this is their very own blind bag from Neighborhood Comics, and so they have a superhero edition and the mature edition. The mature edition has like Walking Dead and stuff like that in it, but this one has like Marvel, DC, Dark Horse, and stuff like that on it or whatever. But it's a mystery bag, so you have no idea what these issues are. There may be some number ones, maybe some first editions in here, like you don't know. And so there was like maybe 5 of them, and so I chose from like the middle or whatever. So hopefully I picked the right one. But I wanted to open this in front of you guys so you can definitely see, you know, what it looks like. So let's check it out. Definitely want to be careful so I don't want to bend the edges or anything like that. So, and I think this is like $10 or whatever. So to get this many comics, you know, let's count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 comics for $10. That's $1 a comic. Not bad, you guys. So definitely, if you're in Savannah, check out Neighborhood Comics and grab one of these, or even at your own, you know, comic book store wherever you are, and see if they have one of these. These are this really piqued my interest. This is really cool. So let's see what we got here. So, okay, we got Guardians Team Up here. That's really cool. We got Rocket the Raccoon. This is issue 5 there. So this looks really cool. I like this and stuff. So I'm going to check this out. This has a Thor. Maybe? I'm not sure. If you guys know who this is, comment below and let me know. But holding Mjolnir, so that's interesting. I don't know if I want to open it and check it out, but this looks really cool, really interesting. So let's see what else we got here. We have the new Avengers. That's really cool. I love the cover art of this, and this is issue 6. This is 2016, but that's really cool and stuff. So we got the new Avengers. We have, oh, that's dope. Is that Venom? No way. So this is the Marvel Secret Wars, and it's the Hell Hydra, but it looks like Venom is with Hydra. So that's really cool. I may have to read this one. So I love the green, and that's really cool. I didn't know they even did a Hell Hydra. This is the Marvel Secret Wars, which is, you know, one of the things that a lot of people are hoping to see in the MCU is the Secret Wars, where the Skrulls end up disguising themselves as, you know, famous, you know, Marvel superheroes, so you don't know who's real and who's evil and who's good and stuff like that. So that's really interesting. Now we have the A-Force, and this looks like a female Loki. And so for those that don't know, in Marvel's Avengers Endgame, they actually hinted at the A-Force at the end of the movie, where they had Gamora and Rescue and Mantis and Valkyrie and stuff like that. So this is really cool. You know, this may be an issue definitely sought out for and stuff when they actually make the movie. And this is also part of the Secret War edition, so that's really dope. So yeah, the A-Force, this is an all-female Avengers team. So that's really cool. And so whenever they make a movie out, I'm pretty sure these comics will definitely be sought after and stuff. So let's continue going. So we have, this is a first issue. This is the #1 Marvel Champions Contest of the Champions. We have Old Man Hulk. Looks like we have Venom, and I don't know who the other person is. I don't know who that person is, guys. If you know who that person is, comment below and let me know. But cool. So yeah, we got some heroes like in pods and stuff, and it look like they have Sam Wilson as Captain America, and his outfit there. That's really cool. That was also given at the end of Endgame as well. But yeah, #1, guys. Like, that's what's up. All right, guys. Let's see what else we have. We got New 52 Swamp Thing. That's really cool. I like the cover art and stuff. Definitely like he's being sacrificed or something. So that's really cool. Swamp Thing, guys. That know they came out with a TV show, but I think it got canceled. But he's a popular character in Injustice 2 as well that I see people play with. So that'll be pretty cool. Oh, this is cool. Batman and Superman. Got Batgirl there. Corruption. That's really cool. That looks like Batman in chains. This is like the old Batman, and this. I don't know who's that in the background. I don't know if that's Ezreal or something, but yeah, that's really cool, guys. No, like I said, this is a mixture of just Marvel and DC and stuff. So Batman and Superman issue. So let's see what else. We got Batman. Now that's sinister. That's creepy. That's really cool. Batman issue 48. Yeah, that's really cool and stuff. I love the contrast with just Batman just as the Dark Knight, but in daisies and flowers and stuff. So really interesting. I really like that. I think that's really cool. And so we have New 52, Futures End. I don't know anything about Futures End and stuff, so that's really cool. As well, it looks like they have really, I don't know any of these characters and stuff, but it's a New 52 and it's a $2.99 book, so this may have been out for a minute. But yeah, that's really cool as well. Like getting the unknowns as well and stuff, because you know they may be, who knows, someone in DC or whatever may be like, you know what, I want to do a Futures End movie or a TV show, or whatever, and maybe on the surplus of looking. And last and not least, that's really cool. We got the Teen Titans on the Run. Got Kid Flash there. I forgot what his name is, but he's regarded as one of the best detectives in the Batman family. I think almost, if not better than Batman, from what comics and people, fans say and stuff like that. But I want to say in the comics for sure, or whatever, that they say that he's I forgot what his name is. I want to say it's Tim Drake, I believe. I hope I got that right. I hope I'm not butchering that, but I think it's Tim Drake. Yeah, definitely top detective skills, if not better than Batman. So that's really cool. Teen Titan issue and stuff. Got Beast Boy over there. So yeah, I think that's really cool, guys. Well, that is the comic books or whatever that I have and what I just opened and acquired and stuff. So definitely gonna be doing more videos of that later on. Definitely going to, because there's other comic book stores I haven't even been to here yet. Like Planet Fun, and there's another one that I haven't been to, but I definitely want to go to those and see what other hidden gems I can capture there and stuff. But if you like what you see here and you want to see more, click that subscribe button and hit the notification bell so every time I drop a video that concerns comics, if comics is your reason to come here and you want to see what else I have, then let me know. I may do a weekly comic book store visit and may pick up a comic book or two or whatever and show you guys and stuff, or just may go every Friday or something like that and just kind of let them build. Maybe when I get to like 5 or 6 issues or whatever, then I just make a video and show them. But yeah, y'all have a great day, and I appreciate you guys for watching this.